Hi everyone, I'm Jenny with Perfectly Posh, and tonight I am going to talk to you about selling without parties on the books. So some of us do Facebook parties and we get a lot of feedback, get a lot of customers, but what I'm going to talk to you about is how to reach your clients or your customers without having the parties. Like if you can't do a Facebook party or you can't go to a friend's house and do a party. So I've had a lot of success with contacting my customers via Facebook. So I'm not doing a party, but I contact them and say, hey, have you heard of Perfectly Posh? And I put my link on there, so they'll hit my link. And I tell them about, a lot of the cool products that we have. I try not to bombard them with like tons of stuff, but maybe just give them one or two things. But I feel like something that helps when you're contacting people, and that is, it can be in person, it can be via social media, Facebook, Instagram, or, telephone, or, like I work full time, so people come into my office. You don't want to bombard them with a lot of information, but you can use the products all the time to sell. So, for instance, I leave, 2 big fat yummy hand creams on my desk. And a lot of times when a student or a professor comes in, or just a new person looking at Auburn, I will put lotion on and they can smell it if I haven't just done it. Or I've had a lot of people just see this and say, what is Perfectly Posh? And I give them a little backstory on it, and they're really excited about it, and I give them my business card. Another thing to reach customers is by giving them samples. Some people say that this doesn't work for them. I personally think that samples really works for me. Have I given away a lot of samples and maybe not had customers? Yes, but have I given a lot of samples and have? Absolutely. And I think the important thing is to follow up with those people. So I give people samples and I will give them in person, or I will Facebook them, and I'll say, hey Jane, how did you like those Perfectly Posh samples I sent you? And she's like, oh, I haven't had a chance to try them yet. And I'm like, oh, that's fine. Just let me know. And, or they say, oh, I love them. And I say, well, what was it? What was your favorite? Or what did you like about it? Another thing is, before you send samples, is asking somebody, what's something that you feel like you need the most, help with? Like, do you want to be relaxed more? Do you want, do you have like skin issues? Like, do you have acne? Do you have dry skin? A lot of my customers are moms, because I'm a mom, and, they'll say, oh, it's getting close to winter time and my child has eczema and their skin's so dry. And so I'll say, hey, Wildcraft face balm. I've used it on my kids. I use it all the time. It's great. Give them a sample of that. Have those little samples that, those Lacones that don't have things in them. That way they're available, and maybe you don't have samples already made up for that, but you can make one because you can give it to that customer, the next day. But follow up, follow up, follow up. And not just follow up and say, did you like the products? I mean, we all don't want to be pushy. We all don't want to make people think that, we're out to just make money all the time. And, that's all, what it's all about. It's not. It's about pampering them and helping them. And so, we just want to say, hey, have your skin issues been good? I'd love to hear about it. And I've gotten so much good feedback about that. Let's see. The other thing is, know your products, okay? If you don't use your products, how are you going to tell somebody that the products are good? Okay? Yeah, I'm shrinking. I've never used it, but I think it's good. Well, guess what? Use it. And if you don't want to buy it, then ask one of your Posh sisters. Hey, can you send me a sample? Because I really want to try that. And then you might like it too. That's the thing is, like, if we're not willing to try the products and like them and, you know, get some stuff, how can we convince other people that they need our products? And I think a lot of people think, oh, you know, I can't spend a bunch of money. I don't have that kind of money. But you know what? You also really should know how much a product costs and how many uses you can get out of it. And if you're brand new at it, you can ask your Posh sisters or Posh, you know, brothers too, and say, hey, so how many pumps can I get out of the big fat, you know, yummy hand cream? And, you know, they'll tell you. And then you can say, okay, well, you know what? This is 10 cents a day, okay? I mean, or you can say, guess what? The Complexion Perfection, you know, you pay $16 for it, but guess what? It lasts you for 4 months and it's like 30 cents a day. So, and your skin is looking amazing in the meantime. So what would you rather? I mean, I would much rather that. And, you know, have your signage, have your, you know, I always carry my bag with my samples that has Posh on it. I'm constantly posting pictures to my social media with the little Posh, you know, emblem. I have a new Posh magnet on the back of my car with my phone number. And just bring it up in conversation, but don't be pushy about it. You know, I'm at a soccer game and I'm just talking to some moms, and, you know, it just gets casually brought up. You know, this one mom's like, oh, I sell Mary Kay. And I'm like, that's cool. I don't sell makeup, but I sell Perfectly Posh. Have you ever heard of it? Because the thing is, some people don't even know. But the last thing I want to leave you guys with, and I'm sorry this video is long, is, you know, just remember that people have to see something 3 or 4 times before they actually, like, they remember it and they say, huh, that is interesting. The other thing is they have to see that other people are getting results or other people, you know, are having great skin. And so I've been posting pictures without makeup, which, I mean, y'all, I like makeup, okay? But it's amazing when I post a picture of no makeup, people are inboxing me going, so what is this Perfectly Posh? And these are people that I have asked about, and they read the messages and they didn't even respond. But now, suddenly, they see me without makeup and they're like, oh, her skin looks good. So I need to get some of that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am in my bathroom because of my kids. But I hope that I've left y'all with some knowledge. And I always have room to grow too. And I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.